Tell us about your draft party. I guess we all saw Scotty there. How did that all happen?
It was, just bringing the family, friends. I told Scott about it before the draft happened, and I was like, because I didn't know his schedule, so I said, if you can come out. He said, I'll be there, no doubt. So, it was just good to have him. And, when my name got called, looked around, and I think I saw him crying. So, yeah, it was tears of joy. I didn't shed a tear, I couldn't. I had to be the stronger one, but it was good. It was just a good scene, good seeing, embracing the moment. Just excited to get to work, be in the same arena as him, just going to compete in that. It's time to compete against him. So it'll be fun, just embracing the moment. It was a great feeling.
I know the Raptors had reached out to you and visited with you during your college season. When you were still on the board at 31, did you have any indication that you were going to be their pick?
There's been talks about it. I try not to really stay into social media, but there's been talks. And then I remember there was a clip that went viral. I think I was at Scott's house and he was live streaming, and he was saying, "Welcome to the chat, future Toronto Raptor," and it was just speaking into existence, and it happened. So it's just crazy how everything turned out. But I didn't know, but I had a feeling. So did great in my workout. Did what I had to show. So just that was the most important thing, coming in here, being myself. Showing the best. Jonathan Mogbo. So it all turned out great.
How far does your friendship with Scotty go? When and how did you meet him? When did you start playing with him?
It goes way back to fourth grade. I think I was in fourth grade. He was in third grade. So first time I met him, we went to his house. We was late for an AAU game, and I think that was his first game playing with us. And I remember him coming out the house. He had the Kobe jersey on, gray. He had gray Kobe 6s on, and just seeing him. He came in the car, acted like he was tired, and we was like waiting on you. So just having that first interaction with him, and then from then we've been best friends since then. So high school, like I said, I've been in high school at 5'9", 5'10". And I think the first day when he was there, we took a picture of school, and he was about 6'6", and we just kind of posted up together. And I remember seeing him in the hallway, and we just got excited to see each other. It's been a long time, so just having that friendship, along the road, it was great.
Jonathan, you had your own growth spurt, going from 5'9" to 6'8". I'm wondering how that helped you evolve yourself throughout college. Like, what kind of areas of the game did you learn through that time?
Yes, sir. I feel like my game just kind of expanded. I was a guard growing up my whole life, so growing into the 6'8", 6'6" body, there was more stuff for me to do on the court, because old me, you can ask anybody to just shoot threes in the corner and play defense. So it was just a great change. Knowing my body, understanding my body, seeing that growth that I had in me. So freshman year of junior college, I played small ball big, so just trying to adjust to it, seeing how I can impact the game right away. And I did a great job of my quickness and just knowing the game and knowing how bigs operate, learning that. And I feel like it definitely helped me along the way. So coming into SF, I feel like I had all of it combined together now. So just embracing that, embracing my body, and keeping my mindset the same. So that was the most important thing.
How many times have you and Scotty played one-on-one?
See, I knew this question would get asked. Probably twice, to be honest. We played his rookie year, and then we played, I think, after his second year, if I'm not mistaken. But I think we only played twice. One time serious.
What were the results?
I'm gonna let him answer that. Because we're gonna have two different answers. So you know how that goes. So I'm gonna let him answer that.
Your journey has been so unique. The late growth spurt, going to the schools you went to. When did you start to think that making it, if not to Toronto, somewhere in the NBA or the next step was possible? Was there a point in time where you're like, actually, this might happen, this could happen?
Mm-hmm. I'll probably say my sophomore year, junior college. It sounds crazy hearing that where you're at right there, but I feel like my freshman year, it was COVID year, so there was a lot of adversity. Only played like 26 games, 20 games, so trying to get that exposure back. I think my junior college coach, Coach Jackson, Jeremy Jackson, he just let me play. The system was great over there. He was a great coach, a great teammate, great environment. I feel like, when I have that environment with me, I do great things. And I, kind of started to put my name on the map a little bit over there. So I feel like, I was like, I can finally do this. I just needed that chance. And then probably the start of my the start of my last year at University of San Francisco. When I finally earned that respect from my coaches, because I had to prove a lot coming from Missouri State. Missouri State was short screen, dunker spot, screen and roll. So there was more to my game that people didn't see. So when I got the chance to throw passes, backdoor passes, bring the ball up in transition, just doing that, kind of opened my eyes a little bit, and I was like, you know what, if I can get in the system, I can do great things, and now I'm here today, so I'm blessed.
Are there any other players around the league that you've kind of looked up to over the years or that you've trained with that you've kind of learned about the NBA process from?
I mean, I've been around a lot of guys. I don't really say I'd look up to anybody specifically or, like, take pieces from, like, one person, specific person. But I take, like, different stuff from all different guys. For example, like Naz Reid, his size, his mismatches, just reading the game, getting in transition, making mismatches, like I said. And then Scotty with his passing, his IQ, and, his hunger for the game. PJ Washington a little bit, great role player, knowing what he does well in his role. So just the small stuff, nothing like, I'm not going to say Kyrie or anything like that, but, just the small stuff, what guys can't teach. So it's great.
What's your introduction been like to the city of Toronto and the Raptors organization so far?
I mean, I got love since day one. When I first came with Scott, I came to visit him his rookie year. So funny story, we went to ride the scooters around town, and we went into a pharmacy to get some snacks, or a little snack store. And so we were walking through the aisle, and someone was like, "Is this Precious and Scotty?" I'm like, "What is it? Is it my hair?" But it was obviously my hair, because I heard Precious likes to wear his hair in a ponytail, so I always wear my hair in a ponytail. So it was a funny interaction, but I didn't know, because that was the first time that happened, so I didn't know if I should take the picture. And he was like, "Bro, take the picture." So I'm like, "All right." And he tried to step out the picture. I was like, "No, you got to come in the picture." So we took the picture, and then, times when I come back and stuff, it always happens at least one time. And then, it's been great. And then it finally happened. I met Precious at dinner, and then they told him the story, and he was like, he does kind of look like me. So it was just funny. But it's been great, since I've been here. Great fans, great city, so can't complain.
There's a photo of you on the court from March of last year. Mm-hmm. What do you remember about the fan base in that game, but also your impressions in the organization from that game? It
was crazy. The funny part is Scott was forcing me to take that picture. So I just went to the back, seeing the players and everything. It was a great experience. I came to the game, and I think, we were there, maybe 30 minutes, an hour early, and, the arena was packed. So I'm like, man, this is crazy. I got to get here earlier, get some a little better seats, you know what I'm saying? But it was great. The environment was great. The atmosphere was great. I feel like the culture is very diverse here, so, people get along well. So after the game, just showing love and everybody. And it was great going on the court, taking pictures. They was trying to make fun of me, but, all I did was just smile on the court, and I didn't even know that picture came out. So it was great, can't complain, and, It was happy to have that feeling, and then he was like, maybe one day you'll be here. So, and I'm right here. So it's crazy.
Is there an area of your game that you think you can show more of or want to show more of or develop since college?
Mm-hmm. Developing most definitely my shooting. I feel like that's the talk around Jonathan Mogbo and his, pre-draft stuff. So, I'm not trying to go out there and shoot 33s, but, I'm going to do my role well, and play my hardest, be myself. That's the most important thing. Try not to change who I am, and it comes down, hit an open three, I'm going to showcase that. So, just believing in that, it all comes down to repetition, confidence. So I feel like I have a great process with that, and it's going to stay in the gym and get right with it.
Your story doesn't often end here. Sort of the opposite of Eric's question. Was there a moment where you were like, maybe I should consider doing something else?
Yeah, most definitely. Probably in high school, when I still didn't hit my growth spurt yet. I saw my brother hit his growth spurt. All my friends hit their growth spurt, and I was the shortest one out of all my friends. On my AAU team, I was the one that didn't get a lot of playing time. Funny story. So about 8th grade, we played against Oakland Soldiers in Las Vegas. And it was like probably like 4 seconds, 10 seconds left, and our coach was looking for somebody to put in the game. And I'm on the end of the bench. I'm like, you know, he looking down, he's coming down. I'm like, oh, please don't pick me. Like, I'm not even looking at him. And we made eye contact, and he put me in the game. I'm like, oh, man. So I'm like, okay. Most important thing was for me to be ready when my name was called. And so winning the game, you know, I thought, you know, I was just going to be a decoy sitting in the corner and, you know, just, you know, not get it. But it was a play for me to get a pass in the corner and either shoot it or, you know, skip it because our point guard was going to beat the guy one-on-one, so they're going to be in rotation. So I got in the corner, pump fake, the guy jumped, and I swung one more, and my teammate hit the game winner, and then we won. So I'm like, oh, like that was the first thing I did. I was like, oof. But it was just a great moment. You know, I feel like, you know, down the road, back then it was about confidence and just staying patient. I didn't have to rush my growth spurt or anything, you know, just being patient, staying in the lab, you know, that was the most important thing. And, you know, God works in mysterious ways, so, you know, it's a miracle what he did for me and my family. So I thank him to this day, just being blessed, and, you know, now I'm here, so it's been good.
Thanks for watching the Toronto Raptors YouTube channel. Check out our latest videos and subscribe for more.
Trent answers back. Gary, sidestep, 3.